James Welling was born in Hartford, Connecticut in 1951. He began drawing at a young age and was greatly influenced by the work of Charles Birchfield and Andrew Wyeth. He attended Carnegie Mellon University from 1969 to 1971, where he developed his first black and white photographs. Welling then transferred to the California Institute of Arts and worked primarily with video. He never formally studied photography, but in 1976, after buying a used 4x5-inch view camera, he set up a darkroom and taught himself the rudiments of developing and printing. In 1975, Welling started working with Polaroid material by making long exposures with a shutterless camera. In order to intensify the colors, he heated the prints during processing. This photograph is titled Restaurant Delivery and was taken in 1976 where Welling worked. The lighting and framing of the photo draws the viewer's eyes to the truck, and the slight blur suggests movement or unloading of the boxes. While in Los Angeles in the late 70s, Welling also took a series of photos based on architecture and people. This first photo is shot through a store window reflecting the buildings behind Welling while still capturing some of the internal furniture. The lighting in this photo highlights the clouds outside and also the lights inside. The next two portraits show the diversity of Welling's work while still emphasizing his unique style. This portrait of a young woman on the phone features a small shadow, allowing her to stand out rather than blend into the white wall. The phone cord, on the other hand, fades into the wall and out of the frame. The black and white contrast keeps the lighting simple yet interesting. This second portrait has a similar feel, although it allows for more interpretation. Welling could have simply caught the young man snoozing or deepened thought. Either way, little definition in the foreground softens the contrast, while the lighting suggests a sunny window to the left of the frame. Starting in the late 1980s, Welling began photographing railroads. This image, titled Movable Bridge, was taken in Manhattan in 1990. Despite there being a lack of trains in the frame, I find this photo quite interesting. The vantage point puts the viewer within the architecture of the bridge and draws the eye down the tract. The next photo is a part of the same series, but includes an actual locomotive. The point of view follows a similar pattern, though, drawing the eye lengthwise across the frame. Both of these photographs work well in black and white, keeping the eye focused on simple light and dark areas. In 1992, Welling began Light Sources, his first series to incorporate a wide range of American and European subjects. Presented as large iris prints, Light Sources marked his first use of digital technology. This photograph was taken in 2001. The viewer has a feeling of looking upwards, while the circular architecture is somewhat hypnotizing. This series also features natural light sources, such as the sun and moon, along with man-made lighting. While Welling has worked a lot in black and white, his use of color is more off the beaten path. Teaching at UCLA, his first extensive teaching experience, profoundly changed Welling's relationship to photography. UCLA's photography area was founded by Robert Heineken, an artist who worked extensively with photograms. This image, taken in 2005, is a part of a series of chromogenic prints titled Flowers. The white background dramatically emphasizes the colors of the flowers. In this case, gold and magenta are dominant. The details are almost silhouetted, but not completely distinct in the top portion. His other colored photographs feature filters. This was taken in 2006 of Philip Johnson's glass house in New Canaan, Connecticut. The subject of a glass house allows Welling to use reflections, again, to see the inside and outside. The right side has a distinct contrast of the tops of the green pine trees and the simple desk and chair below. The color filters, presumably green and yellow, separate the image and emphasizes the sunlight in the center. The small patch of blue in the top right corner could be a filter, or simply part of the blue sky peeking through. Welling's career has featured a diversity of subjects, yet he has consistently been able to create something much more interesting than originally meets the eye.